Hi guys, welcome to this quick review about these 12-pack Tenergy rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries. They have a capacity of 2500 milliamps. They have no memory effect and are rechargeable up to 1000 times. So I think they are one of the best values on the market if they really works. So I'm going to test that for you to show you how much capacity we really can measure in real life. So I've been running a couple of test cycles on this charger. So it has charged and discharged a couple of times, and it stopped when it has reached more or less the peak of the capacity, and it was showing around 1900 or some even up to 1950 milliampere hours. But this charger unfortunately shows a little bit elevated values, around 10 to 15% too high based on my experience. So I wanted to see it very clearly. And so I made this test here with these 4 batteries. Of course, they provide then higher voltage, but it's exactly same amps. It's no difference. And so here we have even the advantage that it shows the average of all 4 of them. So I would say we have pretty exact numbers here, and it shows 1758 milliampere hours per battery, which is quite below of the 2500 milliamps which they are saying. I mean, they are still connected. Here they are, like when I'm not using some power, they are still at 1.15 volts. I could still start this. You can see when I start this, it's a little bit above 4 volts. I have set the threshold to 4 volts, so which means 1 volt per battery, and we are getting close. It's going down, 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 and I have repeated this 2 or 3 times, and it always stops. And usually we are saying, yeah, when it's below 1 volt, then we should really stop to avoid any damage to such batteries. So I think with the 1 volt I have been testing in a fair way, and again we have been reaching 1761 milliamps. That's it. And if you want to see the maximum output power per battery, here we have same thing. You can see in total we are at 5.4 volts. So these are in series, so we turn it on. So this is then actually the value for each battery. We can start. You can see the voltage, it's going down when we increase the amps. Yeah, I hope we can reach at least 1 amp. That would be nice. So we are already down on 1.1 volts. Let's go a little bit higher. Maybe see that we can stay above 1 volts and then stop to prevent any damage. And now we are at 1 volt and we are at 1.5 amps. So I'm going back here so to avoid any damage. So the maximum at a decent voltage of 1 volts has been 1.5 amps. I would say this is a really nice value. So I stop this here. They are still pretty much full, so I don't want to waste the charge here. So what's the bottom line? Of course, the capacity is quite disappointing, but it's not unusual. We see this very often. If you really need super high capacity, then that's not the thing to go, but they are pretty cheap. If you don't mind to have a little bit lower capacity and get them for a very cheap price, then you're still good to go. And if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.